on surface areas. So, frame of the lampshade is covered with a decorative cloth. The frame has the base diameter of 20 centimeters and its height is 30 centimeters. The margin of 2.5 centimeters to be given for folding it over the top and the bottom. Find how much cloth is required for covering this lampshade. So we got a lampshade, its height is 30 centimeters and the diameter is 20 centimeters. Lampshade, the height is 30 centimeters, 30 centimeters height. The diameter is 20 centimeters, that means radius we get 10 centimeters here. So the margin of 2.5 centimeters is to be given for folding over it for the bottom and top. That means we are folding here this side and this side, little extra they have given for it. So that means the height will be 2.5 centimeters extra on bottom and the top. So on the bottom and top we have taken the 2.5 centimeters margin. Including the margin we get totally 35 centimeters height. Totally is 35 centimeters because we get up to here is 30 centimeters and 2.5 the bottom and the top is 2.5 is added. So we get 35 centimeters. So we need to find out the cloth required to fold it for the lampshade. So to require the cloth, so we need to take the formula for CSE, curved surface area of the lampshade, curved surface area of the cylinder. It's in the shape of cylinder. So curved surface area, short form we'll write CSE. It's 2 pi RH. So we know. So 2 is the constant number and pi is 22/7 and r we know. Radius is 10 centimeters and because the diameter we have got is 20 centimeters. So 10. The height is 35 centimeters because we got 30 centimeters for the top and the bottom, 2.5 centimeters added for it. So we got 35 centimeters. So let's calculate this. So in this we cancel 7 table, this 5 times. So 44 into 10 into 5. So this is when we multiply this, we get 2200 centimeters square. So totally we need 2200 centimeters square of the cloth is required. So let's go to the next concept. The curved surface area of a right circular cylinder. The curved surface area of a right circular cylinder of height 14 centimeters is 88 centimeters square. And find the diameter of the base of a cylinder. So we got here the cylinder. The height of the cylinder is 14 centimeters. Height is 14 centimeters and the curved surface area is 88 centimeters square. CSE is 88 centimeters square. So we need to find out its diameter of the cylinder. So we know curved surface area, it's 2 pi RH for the cylinder. So 88 centimeters square. So we know pi is 22/7. So let's take pi is 22/7 here, r, and we don't know the r, we have h is 14 centimeters is equals to 88 centimeters square. So let's do the cancellation here and 7 table in these 2 times we cancel and then we get 2 into 22 into 2 into r is 88 centimeters square. So we get 44 into 2, 88. So 88 by 88, when we transpose this, multiply and transpose, we get is equals to 1. So radius is 1 centimeter, radius of the cylinder is 1 centimeter. We need to find out the diameter for it. Diameter is 2 times of the radius. So 2 into 1 is 2 centimeters. So the diameter of the cylinder is 2 centimeters. So let's go to the next concept. What length of tarpaulin 3 meters wide will be required to make the conical tent of 8 meters? And base radius is 6 meters. Assume that the extra length of the material that will be required for the stitching margin and the wastage is cutting approximately 20 centimeters. So we need to find out the length of the tarpaulin, which is 3 meters wide. The breadth of tarpaulin is given, tarpaulin cloth. So tarpaulin wide is 3 meters and it is required to make the conical tent. So we want to make the conical tent. So its height is 8 meters. So height is 8 meters. The wide is 3 meters. So when we have taken the conical tent and just placed it, and its wide is 3 meters we got, and its height is 8 meters, and the base radius is 6 meters. We got this base radius is 6 meters, and assume that extra length of the material that will be required. We need some extra material to require the stitching the margin purpose. So for the margin purpose, for stitching the wire tarpaulin cloth, its border of this is required for 20 centimeters. So 20 centimeters is just they fold and stitch it. So they need 20 centimeters extra. So 20 centimeters cutting is required. The wastage is gone in that. So because they need to fold the 20 centimeters and stitch along with the border. So 20 centimeters will be wasted. So from that length of the tarpaulin, we need to cut this 20 centimeters cloth. So let's find out the conical tent surface area of the conical tent. So its radius is, we know, its radius is 6 centimeters. We got the 6 centimeters radius, and height is 8 meters. This is 8 meters, 6 meters and 8 meters, both are in meters. So it's a right circular cylinder. So we need to find out the slant height of this conical tent. So we know the formula. So L square is equals to R square plus H square. So L square is, we know, we need to find out L. So R is here 6 square plus 8 square. So L square is equals to 6 square is 36 plus 64. We'll add up this. So we get 100. So L is equals to 10 centimeters. Sorry, 10 meters. This is 10 meters we get. So L is 10 meters. So we got it. Then we need to find out the length of the tarpaulin. What is the length of the tarpaulin? So first let's find out the CSA for it, because what is the area is required? What is the area is required for the tarpaulin? Is the same as CSA. So let's find out the CSA for this. So 2 pi RH. So sorry, 2 is pi RL. We'll get pi RL. The curved surface area of cone is pi RL. Pi is 22 by 7. So R is radius of the base is 6 meters and L is, we know, 10. So let's do the multiplication and division. 22 into 60 by 7. So let's multiply and divide. So after multiplying and dividing this both, we'll be getting 188.4 centimeters square. So this is just CSA we got. So we need to find out the length of the tarpaulin. So area. So the CSA is equals to nothing but the area of the tarpaulin. So is L into B, because the area how much is covered with the tarpaulin of the base. So it's let us take as length into breadth. It's a shape of that. So area we have taken into length into breadth. So length length is, we know, just we need to find out. The breadth is 3 meters wide. So CSA is 188. 188.4 centimeters square. But it is observed that after stitching 20 centimeters after folding the 20 centimeters and stitching, and the wastage is gone. Some of the wastage we have, that is 20 centimeters from the length of it. So we need to take out 20 centimeters from the length. So length minus 20 centimeters, so into breadth. So breadth is 3 meters. So let's do the calculations for this. 188.4. So when we divide this one here, we'll be getting 188.4 divided by 3 is equals to L minus 20 centimeters. So we get here 6 times we cancel, and this 6 times 18 and 2 times, and then 2 times after 6 times, 6 3s are 18, and 2 times 6 and 8 times. So L minus 20 centimeters. So this is 20 centimeters it is. So 62.8 plus this, when we transpose, it gets like 2.0 plus 2.0 is that. So when we add this both, L is equals to 63 meters we'll get. So length of the tarpaulin is 63 meters. So let's go to the next concept. The first stop is barricade from the remaining part of the road by using 50 hollow cones of recycled cardboard. Each cone has a diameter of 40 centimeters and its height is 1 meter. If the outer side of each cone is to be painted, and the cost of the paint is 12 rupees per meter square. So what is the cost of all the cones? So what we understood here, the barricades here are the shape of cones. Let's draw a cone, and here the diameter is 40 centimeters and the height is 1 meter. Height is 1 meter. H is equals to 1 meter, and diameter is 40 centimeters. So let's change into radius. Radius is equals to half of the diameter. So 40 by 2 is 20 centimeters. So these are in meters, height is in meters, and the radius in centimeters. So let's change this radius into meters. So we'll be getting 20 centimeters divided by 100. So we'll be getting 0.2 meters. So we got height is 1 meter, the radius is 0.2 meter. So let's find out the cross surface area of it. So how much is required for all to paint? So to paint the cones, we require the CSA. So to get CSA, we need CSA of the cone is pi RL. So to find out the pi RL, we need radius and the slant height. Slant height is L. So but we don't have here slant height. We need to find out it. So the radius of the cone is 0.2 centimeters. Sorry, 0.2 meters. Let's find out the length. Slant height, L slant height, using the formula of L square is equals to R square plus H square. So L is equals to square root of R square plus H square. So R is 0.2 whole square plus H is 1 meter 1 square. So we'll be getting L is equals to 0.04 plus 1. So that is 1.04. So square root, but here it is given that 0.14. Here it is given that 1.04. The square root of 0.14. The square root of 1.04. is 1.02. So let's write this is 1.02. We'll get. So let's find out the CSA for this for one cone. So CSA is equals to pi is 22 by 7. R is, we know, we have 0.2 meters. So L is equals to, L is 1.02. So let's divide. This is 3.14 into 0.2 into 1.02. Let's multiply this all. So we'll be getting 0.64056 centimeters square. So this is a CSA of one cone. CSA of one cone. So we need to find out for 50 cones because all 50 cones are there. So for 50 cones it is, so 50 into one cone is 0.64056. so let's multiply this. So we get 32.028 centimeters square. So for all the 50 cones, so we need to paint for this all the cones. So to paint this all the cones, per 1 meter square it is 12 rupees. So we need to find out for all this meter squares. So 32 point for painting for 1 meter it is 12 rupees. So 32.028 into 12 rupees. So we'll be getting, so after multiplication we'll be getting 384.33, and this is our cost to paint this all the 50 cones.